Welcome to the Debate Chronicles channel, where faith meets critical thought. Join us as we dive into thought-provoking discussions, uncover hidden truths, and explore the depths of religious texts. I will leave related links in the description below, so feel free to check them out. And also, if you like content like this, please subscribe for daily videos. Now let's get straight into the debate.
Is Allah a king? Askar saying he's a Muslim. He's saying, is that an argument against the Quran? For sure it's an argument. There's a huge difference. Do you like to come to the mic, Askar? Come to the mic and let us see if this is a good argument or not. Join us. Is the word king the same as is the word king?
I'm not Muslim, by the way. I'm just trying to understand.
Okay. Is the word king is the same as Allah?
Because wait. First, because you said Malik without alif only means angel, but when I look online, it also means king, right?
Exactly.
So what's the problem?
No, but when you read with the tashkil, there's different tashkil. So when you say Malik with alif, it is the owner.
Yes.
When you say Malak,
yes.
When you say Malak, it's an angel only.
No, when you say Malak without alif, it also means king.
It can be king, like here it says Maliki. You see it in Warsh?
Yes.
All right. Maliki means the owner or the king, correct?
Yes, and Malik without alif also means king and not only angel, right?
It depends on how you add fatha or tashkil. As an example, if I say Malik mean owner, right?
Yes.
Okay. If I say without alif, the word milk itself can be malaka, can be malak as like not malaka mean like previously he owned, correct?
Yeah, I don't know honestly, but when I see the dictionary and I see the exact same word with the same tashkil, it says that it also means king. Without any
but who is the one? Okay, who is the king in the day of judgment?
Well, God.
No, not in Islam. In Islam, the one in charge of the day of judgment is the angels.
Yeah, but it's always under God, right? I mean, I don't see how it's an argument.
All right, you can say it is God, but you know, I'm trying just what I'm trying to show them how it is connected.
It's like saying the angel is the Quran is not from God because it was revealed through an angel. I don't see how.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the Quran is a stupid book because simply when you say in the name of Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, and then you say he is the Malik of the day of resurrection, and then we find that the one in charge of the day of resurrection are angels, not Allah. Like what Allah will do in the day of resurrection?
Bro, I don't see, bro. That's not an argument at all.
No. If he is the king of the day of resurrection, what he will be doing?
Yes.
Exactly. What he will be doing?
He would judge, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't do it through an angel, for example. Right?
If he is not, if I am the one in charge, then the angels are doing nothing.
No, it's like, for example, God gives death, but there's an angel
who
does it.
Who is going to be who is going to be the judge in the day of judgment?
Well, as you say, it's an angel and it's God, both. It's God through an angel, right? Because they are his servants.
It can't be both. One of them. So what is the angel is God then?
No, he's just doing what God told him to do.
Then he is the one in charge of the day of judgment then. Not God.
No.
Okay.
That's
now,
not
Trump, he hired a minister to be in charge of the border. Who is in charge of the border, Trump or the minister?
Well, it's the guy at the border because he has, but the authority is from the president.
I don't care who's in charge.
Well, the president.
No.
The guy at the border is just doing what the president tells him to do.
The president is in charge of those ministers. The ministers are.
He's the one who.
Each one of them.
Yeah, but God is the one who decides what the judgment is, and then the angel applies it.
Okay, who is the king of death? Allah or the angel?
Well, the one who gives death is God, but it can be through an angel.
No, it's not God.
It's why? It's like the Quranic verse that says that it's not you who killed them, it's God. That doesn't mean that the people
No,
are
here,
God.
here. Listen carefully. This is about killing, fighting by war. This is not about here. Allah, He sent an angel. His name is Malakul Maut. Malak al Maut.
Yes.
Okay, what Malak mean in your dictionary? The one you, as long you know.
Yeah, it's an angel. I know. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's not God giving death through the angel.
Malak, the word angel, the same word mean owner, like the one who owned too. The one who owned the thing. He owned it. Malak is Malik, which means honor, the honor. So the same angel is the one who owned death. How he can own death?
No, in this context, it's not owner, it's angel, as you said it. Why would it be owner now?
This is the word, my friend, the word malak is coming from the word mulk, which means owning something.
Yes.
Okay. So
yeah,
now,
but it can mean angel or king, right?
No, the word angel is about the one, let us say, when we say angel is to say very, very high authority, not normally a human being, he owns things.
Yeah,
so when we say that he is a malak, still he is an honor, but now he is an honor of something so special. So he is a malak in charge of death. Why he is in charge of death? Who is now in charge of death? Allah or the angel?
But why would you say that it's only one of them? I don't understand why you think
who is the one who will take your soul? Allah or the angel?
Allah through the angel.
You keep saying through.
Yeah, why not?
That's not the question. Who is going to take it? Allah or the angel?
I told you the answer. I don't know why
no,
you don't like the answer.
You cannot say through. You cannot say through. It says here.
Why not? Why not?
If Allah
God does things through His creations,
Allah is in charge,
even in Christianity.
Listen. So if Allah is in charge, why He need the angel to send him to take your soul? Can't Allah take it from without this person? What this person do exactly?
You say that as a Christian when you believe that a guy has to die, or God Himself, as you say, to forgive your sins. How does that make it? How does it make sense that you criticized Islam for that when the Christianity has?
Let us see your logic. To forgive your sin, Jesus, when we say to forgive your sin, doesn't mean that by Him dying on the cross your sin is forgiven. That's false argument. Jesus, He came to us to save us. We killed Him, which means the Jews killed Him. Okay.
But it's God who saves, right?
Hold on. So Jesus, He showed us His ultimate love to save us. And whoever accepts His love, he will be saved. That's all. What does have to do with this? So Jesus don't...
Because you're saying that God cannot do things through His creations.
Jesus, He don't have to come. But because God, He loved... What a creation. Jesus is not the creation of anybody.
But you're saved through Jesus, right?
But He's God. Jesus is God.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. Like, you're saved also through the people that wrote the Bible, for example.
They cannot save you.
That doesn't mean that it's not God.
The one who wrote
the
one who wrote the Bible, they cannot save you. Who can save you? Can Peter save you? Can Paul save you? Nobody can save you.
Okay, I understand what you mean, but I don't see why God cannot do things through His creations.
I'm not saying I
don't understand.
My friend, I'm not saying. I'm saying who is in charge. So when it says Malaka Yawmiddin, why the Muslim are saying this is Allah? Because simply in the verse there it says he's saying he mentioned the word Allah.
Because that's the interpretation that was given through tradition, and because MLK means king also, so king is the one in authority, and the one in authority
exactly.
Yeah.
But I will give you an example in the Quran, as long as you know Arabic. If you read this,
I don't know, but
if you read this in the Quran, you can open any Quran from your side, and you can read the interpretation. You can read the interpretation as you wish, and you can read the Muslims, whatever Muslim they say. So if we read the chapter 53, verse number, you can read from verse number 1 if you want. Maybe it's better, so you can see the whole idea. So a star came down. Allah swear by the star. Muhammad is not illusional, okay, and he is not speaking of his own desire. It is just an inspiration from Allah. Now, who is the one who taught him?
Yeah, the angel that is mighty in power. Yeah, but
Hold
it's not
on.
the Almighty.
Nowhere it says angel. Nowhere. Where is the word angel?
Yeah. But
Okay.
what do you want me? Because I can't read Arabic. Yeah, I see there's no Malik. I think there's no Malik indeed. Yeah.
Here it says Shadidul Quwa. Isn't it the one who is the mighty in power is Allah?
Well, there are people that have might and that are not almighty.
No, there's no. By one mighty in power. One. There's nobody like him.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is that?
No, he's not the only one. Just
all right. Let us continue. Let us continue. Okay. This one is ذو مرة فاستوى. He is free from any defeat. Is that an angel?
Yeah. Well, angels are infallible. They don't sin. That's
Hold
what
on.
It means.
We just showed you Musa's defeating the angel and giving him in a boxing like Ali Baba, and he took his eye out. So is the angels can be defeated or not?
Well, since he just says mighty in power and not almighty, then yes.
But here it says, the Muslim, they are saying to you, free from any
free
defeat.
From defect.
Defect.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say defeat, defect.
Defect, sorry,
well,
defect.
That doesn't mean that they are.
Okay, but when,
I don't know if that means what you think, but
when Musa says he took his eye out, do he have a defect now?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And now let's continue. No, let's continue.
That's not what we were talking about in the first place. That's the problem.
We are not done. We are not done. Here it says, and then he came down. Okay, came closer, closer, closer. In fact, in Arabic it says fatadalla, which means he's holding a rope. And then he came so close to the point he is 2 bows or nearer. Okay, so now so close to Muhammad, almost like a meter or 2. And then he inspired to his slave. Oh,
yes.
How it is Jibreel and Muhammad now is his slave?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Okay, if I am an angel, is the human beings are the slaves of the angels or slaves of Allah?
They are the slaves of Allah, and they can also be slaves to angels because of that.
Where do you get this from?
Because angels are sent by God. So if we serve the angels, we serve God. It's like serving the prophet.
No, that's not true. The Quran even made the angels bow down to Adam. Adam never bow down to the angels. Okay, so who is the slave of who?
You mean okay. I don't know if maybe you don't have to bow to your servant, but the thing is, wait, why are you switching to this when we're talking about something else?
No, we are showing you that the Muslims are hypocrite. Suddenly, this person who is his servant is Muhammad, is an angel. And suddenly they say he's Allah. But the whole verse saying about a person coming down, and he's almighty in power. And nobody can, he's like perfect in mind.
No, it doesn't say almighty, it says mighty. One that is mighty.
My friend, this is the Muslim translation.
But it's not almighty, right?
Okay, hold on. Do God have a throne?
Sorry?
Do Allah have a throne?
Yeah. Arsh, right? I think it's in Arabic.
All right, correct. Do the angel Jibreel have a throne?
Maybe in another shape or form, yes. Just like a king has authority on earth, on his land.
See now? So suddenly now, Jibreel have a throne, Allah have a throne. So Jibreel have a throne, why?
I don't know if he has a throne, but just because he has one doesn't mean he's God, or I don't understand why you think that.
No. We need to know why you have a throne. Because a throne is something will be given to you only if you are the highest authority, not a servant of somebody else. If I am a minister of a king, I cannot sit on the throne of that king, can I?
Okay, but the king also has a God like everyone, and he has to submit to God, and he has a throne. I think you're making arguments that don't really go anywhere. It's not like your interpretation is the only one that's correct.
I will try to go with you. If I say to you, I have a throne, the throne present what exactly?
Authority over the people that you that are in your land or that you own, so to speak.
All right. So if Jibreel, he have a throne in the sky over the earth, he have authority over who?
He has authority over humans also.
Okay. So
because he's sent by God.
You just said also, or I guess he said also. So do he need a throne to have the authority?
Why not?
What the throne will do?
Why not?
What the throne will do? What he's an angel. Why? What do you mean? Why not?
but why are you saying he has a throne first?
Because
just
Muhammad,
because he has authority.
Because Muhammad,
because he's mighty in power.
That means every angel have a throne.
I don't. Why do you say that? Just because an angel has power, then he's just like God and he has all power? I don't get it.
Let us go back to zero. If this person who here he came down, and then he swear by the star, and then he confirmed Muhammad is not lost, and Muhammad is not speaking of his desire, and he is the one who inspired him. Who is the one who inspired a human being, God or an angel? You will say to me, let me give the answer. No, let me give I'm used to your answer. You will say, God, he inspired through the angel, correct?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
Who is the one who taught him? The mighty, one mighty in power, correct?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, God taught him through the angel.
Does it say the name of the person?
Apparently not, because it's between brackets.
No, why? But why? There's no name.
I don't know.
Because there's only one. Exactly. Because there's only one mighty in power. Otherwise, if all the angels are all mighty in power, then all of them they are mighty in power, and that would be wrong.
Well, I don't speak Arabic, so I don't know if it in Arabic is the same.
I don't care if you speak, my friend. This is not my fault. You said to me you use Google. You can use Google. So the one who is mighty in power, it must be one.
No, it says one. No, it says one that is mighty in power.
My friend, in Arabic,
it doesn't mean the only one.
In Arabic, it says "Allamahu shadidul quwa." So it's confirming it is for sure it's one person, but he is the most shadid, extreme, powerful. What the point of saying he's extreme powerful?
Wait, how do you say Almighty in Arabic? Ta'ala or something like that, no?
It doesn't say really like Almighty, like we say. Let's say what the.
Well, if you can prove that in Arabic, this means that this angel is the mightiest, then okay, then I will.
No. You see, you are not listening. So if Jibril never mentioned, and here it says that he taught his servant. In Arabic, actually, it says his slave, not his servant. It's actually in even translation says his slave. So why Muhammad become the slave of the angel when the Muslim they say that Muhammad is the Muslim they will nowhere will say that Muhammad is a slave of an angel. They will say a slave of Allah. Correct? Okay. So if this is an angel, the whole chapter proved that this is an angel. The whole chapter saying it's an angel. In fact, it says here it is Jibreel.
Okay, but in the Quran, it's God speaking, right? It's not an angel.
But when you arrive here and you see the word "his slave," it must be God.
Yeah, and because in the Quran, it's supposed to be God that speaks.
No.
Right?
No. I'm talking about the word slave. The second I say slave, Muslims are slaves only of Allah.
Of God.
Okay, so as long Muslims are slaves only of Allah, so how now suddenly this person became Allah? Who is the one getting closer to him? Jibreel, supposedly, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He arrived to Muhammad, suddenly it's Allah.
Why not?
So why if Allah is going to talk to Muhammad anyway, he do not need to send the angel Jibreel. Like we have many prophets, God, he spoke to them. He inspired them. If it's an inspiration is not a delivery. Here we go. It says here wahi. In Arabic, the word wahi mean inspiration. Inspiration is not a delivery. If somebody came to your house and he knocked at your door and he gave you a pizza, or he gave you a letter or a message of somebody, he says, this Abdul, he says, I will meet you at 6 o'clock. That is not inspiration. Do we agree?
Yeah, because so you think that because in the Bible it doesn't say that some of the prophets were inspired only through God. I mean, it says that they were inspired only through God. So you think that
my friend, the word inspired.
If it's only an angel, then it cannot be God.
No. The second you say inspired, like angel came to Mary, she's not inspired. This is not inspiration. The angel, he told Mary, you will have a son. This is not inspiration. This is a message is delivered to Mary. Inspiration is when God speaks to you within your mind. Correct?
Yeah, but there are also hadith that says that he was inspired by God without the angel.
See?
I think
so now
right?
you are trying to fool yourself, saying because Muhammad is stupid, so he used the word inspiration in the wrong place. If the word inspiration mean inspiration, then it should not be used here. For this is wrong, because the guy, he came physically down to the ground, and he got so close to the point he.
It's because you don't have faith in the book that you only see the negative way to understand it.
My friend,
but just because it speaks of inspiration doesn't mean it's talking about inspiration only in the second verse.
Look what you are saying. That because I don't have faith, so if I use my mind and my brain, I don't have faith.
No, that's not what I said. What I said is that just because it says inspiration doesn't mean that it's only talking about inspiration.
No, it cannot be. No, it cannot be. No. Don't fool yourself. No, don't fool yourself. Inspiration means inspiration. It cannot be anything else.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
where does it say that it's only through the angel? Where does it say in the text that it's only through the angel?
What the heck? So what we are talking about for the last hour? Listen, who is the one who came down?
Yeah, but where does it say that the inspiration is only through the angel? Where?
My friend, I don't care how the inspiration happened. Inspiration must be inspiration. Cannot be coming to my house, delivering to me a message. This is not an inspiration, regardless who is doing it. If God, when God, he spoke to Moses, he did not inspire Moses. He spoke to Moses, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So God, he spoke to Moses. He did not inspire Moses when he spoke to him face to face. He said to him, Moses, do this. That is not inspiration. When God, he spoke to Moses within his mind, without coming to him, that is inspiration. Like somebody inspired to write a poetry. Nobody told him. Right?
Yeah. Okay. And so what?
So what do you mean, so what? So
it doesn't mean that what I said is wrong.
Okay, listen.
I said that inspiration. It doesn't say that it's only through the angel.
Listen, I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you, because it doesn't matter what I say. So if I am an angel, how I can be the one might in power, the one, there's no other one, and how I can be Muhammad my slave, when the Muslim reject that no one should be slave of anyone except Allah. And then the Muslim, to fix this chapter here, they claim that this is Allah suddenly, but this is an angel. The only way to fix it.
Why would it be Allah?
Why it cannot be Allah? Thank you very much.
Because it doesn't say angel.
Thank you. I don't mind to say it's Allah. Actually, in fact, it should be Allah. Okay. But look what happened.
Yeah.
In order for Allah to deliver his message, he have to come down and deliver the message.
Okay.
Why is doing that?
Yeah, so what?
What do you mean, what so? Is it Muslim?
This is such like
just to show you, I think you are shallow in the knowledge of Islam. Muslim, they reject that God entered his creation. So when Allah, he came down and he reached the distance of 1 meter, he have to be someone can fit in the space, correct?
Yeah.
And have to be seen by everybody. Otherwise, he must be so small. Only Muhammad saw him, correct?
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
I never saw an angel, so I don't know.
We said this is Allah now. What's wrong with you? You forgot? Are you suffering from?
Okay, then repeat. Sorry, repeat.
You said this must be Allah. You said yourself this must be Allah. Nowhere it says angel. So and then I said to you.
Yeah, if it says slaves of someone, then in the Quran it's talking about slaves of God. Yes.
All right. So now Allah is coming down to earth. Why nobody saw Allah except Muhammad? Because simply, physically, he's small. He entered into his room, speaking to Muhammad. Do I agree? Otherwise, everybody will see him.
Okay.
All right.
This is so childish.
So now Allah, you are laughing because you are being a child. Allah entered in his creation. Muslim, they reject.
Because you're not talking seriously.
Okay, I'm trying to speak to you seriously.
Because you're talking like God is a guy with a body, and he came down, and everybody could see a guy that came down.
Well, Allah have a butt, don't you know?
Even in the Old Testament, when it says that the Jews saw God, they didn't see God literally because it's not possible.
My friend, yes, we saw God. Isn't it Jesus? He came to us as a man. What's wrong with you? So now, listen.
Okay,
You
that's your
said
belief.
you are talking as if God he have a butt. Don't you know that the Muslim believe that Allah have a hands, have a shin, he is a physical being? You don't know that?
Okay. I don't know what is the correct interpretation for that. So there's
Okay. So you're wasting my time. So Allah came down, he have a shin, he have a hand, he's a physical being, and this is why he's moving from point A to point B. My God do not need to move anywhere. So my God, when he humble himself, he is taking the flesh of a human.
Okay. We can switch to this topic if you want, but first you said that MLK does only mean angel. It doesn't only mean angel. It can also mean king, right? That's the first problem.
No problem. The first problem.
Okay, so your original argument was wrong. It doesn't only mean angel, it can also mean king, and God is the king. So it doesn't only mean why would it mean angel?
Okay, I just showed you other reading which mean only angel.
Okay, you can show me other readings. But in the first place, MLK just can mean only king.
No,
right?
No, false. False.
Yes, I've shown
no.
you.
This word, this word, no, you are being stupid now, because this is an Aramaic word.
Okay.
This is an Aramaic word, has nothing to do with Arabic. This is Aramaic. And the word is coming from the Sabian themselves, where they use the word malak. If we open the book of Kanz Rabba, we will see right away the word they are using.
But you know,
malak.
You know what? I have an even better question.
Listen. When we mention this, hold on.
Why do you do these streams if you can't behave properly? First, like, what's the point of your spirituality if you call people child and stuff like that? Can you not be polite, normal?
I cannot be polite. Why would if you are stupid, I have to call you stupid. What's wrong with that?
Oh, so that's the love of Jesus, to call people stupid.
Sure, okay. Jesus, he called people stupid too. Yes, sure.
Because I'm ignorant and I'm just trying to discuss with you, you gotta call people names.
You are not only an ignorant, you are arrogant. Because the reason I mentioned this, guys, was what? I was reading the book.
Okay, brother,
don't call me brother. Just don't be stupid. Listen, you want to run, you can run. When I mentioned this topic, I mentioned it because I was reading the book of the Sabian. And the word of the Sabian saying malak. Correct, guys? So we start with the book of the Sabian.
I just came to say that MLK does not mean angel only, it can mean king. That's it, and that's true.
It doesn't matter. If it's a king... If it's a king or an angel, it still is going to be wrong, because simply Allah is not the one who is in charge of the day of judgment. The angels are the one in charge in Islam, and Allah.
So the MLK argument has nothing to do with the actual argument, right?
I was showing people. I don't know how foolish you are. I was showing people what the book of the Sabian teach, and I was showing them that the Muslims are copying those ideas from the Sabian. They worship malak. In fact, I can find you in the book of the Sabian exactly the same statement. Malak Yawmiddin. Malak of Yawmiddin. So how you can explain to me? Okay, how you can explain to me that the Sabian and the Muslims, they have the same, and the Sabian book is way older than the Muslims.
Yeah.
Okay, how? What is the reason?
But what does it have to do with what we're talking about? You're saying Malik means angel. We know that doesn't mean angel only. That's it. You can say that it could mean angel because of the past sources and everything. Okay, I don't know how smart you are. I understand your argument, but you have no proof that it only means angel.
If the Sabian, they believe it's only mean, when they are talking about them, they worship.
But we are talking about Islam. Not everything from Islam is copied from past sources.
I'm showing that the Sabian and the Muslim, they share. Okay, if I go right now to Ibn Kathir, he says they fast Ramadan. And they pray 5 times a day. So look what happened. So now Muhammad, he pray 5 times a day. The ablution, you go right now, you search for Sabian ablution. You will see they do ablution exactly as the Muslim. But the Sabian came before Islam. So who's copying who?
Okay.
Who's copying who?
But do you know Islam or not? You know that Islam is talking about the fact that he sent messengers to everyone.
What does have to do with this?
To every nation.
Why the Sabian who worship angels?
Because saying that Islam copied is not an argument, because Islam itself says that it's just a reminder. Islam is a reminder of what? Right.
Okay.
Of the past revelations.
All right. I want to show you something. There are
also new things.
Let us see your intelligence. You see, I'm being patient with you. In the Quran, it says Allah will create in the.
No, don't talk like that. Talk like you talk to your friends. Don't talk to no.
I talk as I wish.
Otherwise, there's no point in being Christian.
You want to leave, you can leave. It's up to you.
No point in being Christian if you don't talk properly. No, I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense to be Christian if you behave like that.
This is how I talk. You like it, you can stay. You don't like it, you can leave. Nobody's forcing you.
It says here. I'm not talking about being forced. I'm talking about the coherence of your spirituality. You're not coherent.
You're whining now. إذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. Do you know what?
You need to get out of your
Shut up, you stupid. You are just a stupid. I'm being patient with you, but you are a donkey. Get out of here. It says here, Allah will create in the earth a caliphate. But there's nobody in the earth yet. Caliphate means someone to inherit somebody else. This is what the Sabians teach. The Sabians teach that the angels of light, they decide to kill everybody and to create a caliphate. So Muhammad is copying who? So the Malak, who is Allah, speaking to the other Malak, which is the angels, they are lower than him, saying to them, I'm going to create a caliphate. Look what the Muslim they say in the translation. I'm going to place making generation after generation earth. Which generation was there? Caliphate. You know caliphate? What caliphate mean? Muhammad died. The one who is in charge, he will be his caliphate. The one in charge after him. Somebody inherits somebody. So who is going to inherit who? This is what the Sabians teach. That the angel of light, they get angry from the creatures they created on earth. And they decide to kill them all. And now they are going to create, the one in charge, the Malak, is going to create a new creation. He will replace the previous one. This is what the Quran is saying. They are copying exactly what the Sabian is teaching. In fact, Muhammad was called Sabi'i in the Hadith. Is that true? If we go right now and we search, let me check it out for you. Maybe we can find for you in English. I'm sure it's in English, but I need to find the reference. Let us see. The story about a woman. She was in the desert. The men of Muhammad, they found her. She have water with her. They said to her, where do you get this from, this water? She said, from like 2 days ago. But I'm trying just to find the hadith. Let me see, hold on. So when the hadith called Muhammad that he is a Sabian, then we have way more evidence that he is a Sabian. Let me see. I'm just trying to find it in English. I have a hadith in Arabic. In fact, let me do this. The easiest way to find it as it's written in English, maybe not in Arabic, because in Arabic is written wrong. So we will take the Sabians. I think they in the website they call it Sabi. Let's try Sabi first. And then we need to know why Muhammad was called Sabi, if he is not a Sabian. Read carefully, guys. They told the women, come with us to meet our prophet. She said, do you mean the one who is called Sabi? Do you see it? Do you see it? So is Muhammad a Sabian or not? They said yes. Did they say no? Did they say no? They didn't say no. The Muslims, they tried to fix it. They say the one with the new religion. Look. Do you mean the one who is a Sabi? They said yes. Do you mean the one who is called Sabi? They said yes, the same person. So the foolish you can argue from now until tomorrow. I have evidence. You have nothing except stupid argument. Why Muhammad called the Sabi if he's not Sabian? And why the Muslims agree? Who is forcing them? A woman alone in the street. They can say, no, you're wrong, this is not Sabian, he's a Muslim. Do you agree, people? There's no reason for them to say, yes, he is a Sabi, you know. It's not like somebody forcing them to say, Christian princes corner them. No. A woman, poor woman, she is alone. She have water. Where do you find this water? 2 days from here. Come to us and come with us and tell our prophet about where you found the water. Who is your prophet? Is that the one you call him Sabi? Which means Sabi'i? In Arabic it says Sabi'i. Huh? You see? They said yes. So is Muhammad a Sabian? He is. Muhammad is a potato Sabian. And then you come to argue with me. He says, this is not the way to talk. This is how I talk. Why you are here? Don't stay here. You should be thankful that I'm speaking to an ignorant person like you. With all the patience you can imagine. Speaking to you like a kid. Because you are arguing with your arrogant stupidity, not with your knowledge. So why you get upset when I call you stupid? You're stupid. I say to you, why it's called the slave of Allah? I say, so what? I say, but it's a slave of the... If he's an angel, why is he a slave? Simply, the Malak, the angel, is the king of Muslims. Muhammad is his slave. When Muhammad, he saw the angel on the horizon. How he saw him? He saw him sitting in the top of a throne. This is here Sahih Bukhari, where Muhammad is. Sahih Bukhari 344. Remember, guys, if somebody mentioned to you that Muhammad is a Sabi'i, now the Muslim, they will try to say to you, oh, this is how they used to call the one who is a new religion. No. They call it for the one who is a new religion, yes, but they are Sabian. The Sabian, they start coming to the Arabian Peninsula, preaching their religion, converting people into it, became one of the most popular religion. So they call him Sabi because he's a Sabi. Yes, he's the same person, Abdul. He's a Sabi. So did the Christian Prince provide that the Muslims, their God is an angel and Muhammad is a Sabian, and he copied from them everything, including the ablution, the 5 of prayer, and Ramadan? What is the reason and the logic that Sabian, who they are not believing in Allah, to be in heaven? It turned to be they believe in Allah, but Allah for them is an angel. This is what the Muslims are saying to us. They say Allah is God, but for those Sabian, Allah is the leader of the angels. And those angels are not good angels, by the way. Like, even though they try to make them like, this is why they say the God of the Jews is evil. Sabian is against circumcision. They believe that the one who teach his followers to cut their penis, as they say, he is the most evil. They hate the God of the Jews because he killed the Pharaoh. The God of the Muslims, he claimed that he is the one who killed the Pharaoh. So how a Sabian can be in heaven? Let us see if the Sabian, they fast Ramadan. And we will not use a Christian, reference. We will use Muslim reference. If Muhammad is copying the Sabian, and the Sabian are pagan, then Muhammad must be a pagan. As simple as that. Let me show you. Anything here I say, I have to give proof for it. If they do the same exactly like the Muslims, then Muslims and Sabian are one, and they worship angels. And they pray even to the direction of the Kaaba. Tafsir Ibn Kathir. What's wrong with Tafsir Ibn Kathir? Is it bad? Guys, is Tafsir Ibn Kathir is bad? Open this link. I will post it in YouTube and Rumble. Now they will say to me, Ibn Kathir, he is siding with me. Ibn Kathir is working for a Christian Prince, obviously. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And let me post it in YouTube too. Give me a second. All of you, you can open the website and you can use Google Translation. Let me be sure. That we will find in this page what we are looking for. Give me a minute. I'm just trying to find the exact sentence, so for you it can be easy to find the reference. All right, here we go. Let us see here. All right, so if we go to the end of the page, it should be, this is a chapter. We should go to verse number 5. Let's go to 5, even though we can find it in Al-Ma'idah, but we will go to 5. Let us do this actually. Here we go. Hold on. Give me a second. Open this page, guys, not the other page. Forget about the one I sent you. This one is easier. Let me post again the website. Open this one. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And let us post it in YouTube. All of you, feel free to open with me the page as we show it to you in the screen. Is the page open for you for chapter 5, verse number 69? Is it? I hope so. So when you open it in the beginning here, this is not 69 here, this is 67. Hold on. Let us close this one here. Where is the other page? I have tons of pages open. Let me close some. They are confusing us. All right, now we will do it again. So if we go all the way to the end, I will translate for you. I will use Google translation. It says here that the Sabian, they are people from Iraq, and they fast every year 30 days, and they pray into the direction of Yemen, which means the Kaaba, 5 times a day.
The Sabians, people of the following, are Iraq, and they are Bakhta, and they believe in all the prophets, and they fast every year 30 days, and they reach Yemen every day 5 prayers.
Do you see it? Where is the 5 prayer coming from? In the Quran, there is no 5 prayer. The Quran says you pray only 3 times. Who is the one who fasts Ramadan every year? Thousands of years before Muhammad? Sabian. Who is the one do ablution 5 times a day? Sabian. Who is the one who wipe their feet and their nose and their etc. 3 times? Sabian. Who is the one pray in the direction of Yemen, which means supposedly in their way the Kaaba? But why it says Yemen, by the way? Why it says Yemen? Doesn't say Kaaba. Because their central temple, which is the moon god temple, is located in Yemen, the temple of Al-Makkah. Makkah is Mecca. The town of Mecca is a replica of the temple of Al-Makkah in Yemen, the center of the Sabian in the world. Are we connecting the dots together? So when somebody he come and he argue, what does have to do with this? You're stupid. It have everything to do with it. Those are not even believing in the God of the Christian. They hate the God of the Christian. They hate the God of the Jews. How those people they become? Where in the Quran it mentioned their book? What is their book? Muhammad never mentioned it. He stole from them everything. The prayer, the ablution, everything. And they worship angels. You can save it in your reference because in the future you might need it. Maybe if you can go in English, hold on, maybe we can find it in English because sometimes they hide it in English. English translation is not the same. So chapter 569 English translation, let us see if we can find it. Give me a second. Ibn Kathir, chapter 5. I don't know what's wrong with the page. It's not opening. It's not showing all the numbers. Okay, let's go back. Chapter 5. And now the Abdul, they will say, As-Sabian, they are Christian Prince is lying. It doesn't say that, CP. All right. Let us see the English one. Look what happened. I don't find it in English. Anyone see it? Where it says they pray 30, they fast 30 days a year? Nowhere. Anyone see it? Where? It's gone. Maybe in the top, let's go up. It's gone. No, we don't feel, well, it's gone. You see even how they lie in the translation? This is why we cannot take their Muslim translation to be granted. The Ibn Kathir book in Arabic have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir book in English. And this is what? This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The website I gave you. The official, this is not any website. This is a government website of Saudi Arabia. If you go down in the bottom here, it says here, the University of King Saud. This is official government website of religion Islam. If you click, you can contact them. Here it says they fast 30 days and they pray in the direction of Yemen every day 5 times. In English we cannot find it. It confirmed that they are from Iraq. As you see, it confirmed how many times they pray. It confirmed that they fast Ramadan. So what is Ramadan? Ramadan is a moon. This moon disappear, a new moon will come. What is the temple? Why they are praying to Al-Makkah? Because simply the temple of Al-Makkah is the moon god temple. That's fine for you. The name is exactly Mecca. In the accent of the Yemen, the word Ka is pronounced as Qa. Makkah, Mecca. Are we getting now things to connect it? So Mecca is a counterfeit of the temple. The Kaaba of Mecca is a counterfeit of the temple of Makkah. And the foolish man who came here, he wanna, he wanna prove me wrong. How many of you remember that we saw when I speak about Al-Makkah, they say on the internet it says he is the sun god. I said no, it's the moon god. Guess what? Lately they discover that it is the moon god, and they were wrong. Take a look with me. Forget about post of non-Muslims, you know, attacking Islam. No, don't look at that. Okay? This is Al-Makkah. We don't wanna click at any page which is not. We don't wanna click at a Christian page. We wanna go to something the Muslim accept, like it's official. Let me see if I can find an official. Hold on. Even though in the search I did not type the word Allah, but right away Allah is coming. Even the kingdom there is called Saba. Saba. Why the Sabian? Okay, let's see here. I found this web page here. They have an image of one of the moon god. It's not allowing me to open it inside here. Okay. Those are from the temple of Al-Makkah in Yemen, which is the moon god temple as you see it here. Remember Muhammad, he said, whoever touched the black stone in the Yemeni corner, Allah erased his sin. They brought stones from Yemen, from this temple, and they place it on the Kaaba wall. Let's try to find something else. I'm trying to find an official website from the kingdom, from the country of Yemen government. Let's see if we can find. This is not a religious one, which will be good enough for us because have nothing to do with it. So nobody would say this is a Christian website. This is you know, yeah. Here we go. You can do your own search anyway. So what is Al-Makkah is? It is the moon, the temple of the moon. What is called Al-Makkah? Mecca. Mecca. See, Al is just the description. Al, God, Makkah. And this is why the Sabian, read carefully, this is belong to the Sabian. Now we understand why As-Sabian are praying in the direction of this temple. They pray 5 times a day. Are you with me, guys? They pray 5 times a day. Muhammad, he copied their prayer. They pray to the moon god Allah. Muhammad, he copied their god. Allah is an Aramaic word. Those people speak Aramaic. They are from people of Iraq before the Arab invade that area. They pray in the direction of Saba, the temple of Makkah, and the people there, they were Sabian. And this is what is left, some like of the, you know, structures of the ruin. And this is the Kaaba. Do you see the Kaaba? This is the Kaaba. So even the Kaaba is stolen from the Sabian. Where is the guy who was saying to me, speak with respect? Is he still alive? Do you want to apologize for being arrogant and stupid and childish? And I'm being patient to teach you? So, did we prove that Muhammad is copying other religions, specifically the Sabian? Or we did not yet? Yes, God, He controlled things through the angels. Yes, God, you know what is it? If God, He controls things, if angels do things to God, doesn't mean that they are the kings of the. They don't have a thrones of God, and they are not the mighty in power. God is the mighty in power. No problem. We don't need to mention Samshun, etc. None of our business. It's okay, guys. Let this guy go. He's a poor guy. Not my interest. If everyone says to me, a bad word about me, I will be upset. I will not enjoy my life. You can say as much word you want. It doesn't count for me. So, did we prove that Muhammad is a Sabian or not? The Hadith say he's a Sabian. The Hadith say he's a Sabian. We show you the Hadith. Al-Bukhari. Al-Bukhari. Not any book. 344. The women she called Muhammad Sabian. Did the Muslims say no, he's not? They said yes. They did not even question why she is saying that. So Muhammad known between all the Arab as the Sabi'i, not as a Muslim. He took their ablution. I can post for you a video. I believe there's document. I will not play it because they might have a copyright, because I think it's owned by Al Jazeera TV, if I remember. Let me see. Yeah. This is how the Sabi'a they do ablution. I found it in a different website. I'm not going to play it for you because, as I said, but I can post the link for you. This is how a Sabi'a. I mean, the video is just 2 minutes. Guys, look with me. Do you see how they do ablution? What he did? What he did? 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. Everything you do 3 times. His feet now. His arm. You see his arm? Exactly as the Muslim do it. You see his mouth? You see it? Exactly as the Muslim do it. Literally. Go check how the Muslim they do ablution. And let me know. Who won the video? So, did we prove that Muhammad is stealing from the Sabian everything? Even the way that he bent his arm, I don't know if you noticed, when he bent his arm up, it's exactly as the Muslims they do. He put it in his mouth, in his nose, his face, and 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. Everything he have done is a 3 times. What he will say now? Look, hold on. He's doing the adhan of the Sabian, but in his language. He's doing the adhan. Do you see how he put his arm in his ear? People, do you see his arm next to his ear? This is exactly what the Muslims they do when they call for the adhan. The right hand over the right ear. And they say to you, what does this have to do with this? Muhammad is a thief. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us so he can receive the blessing of Allah? So what is left? The Kaaba is the same. The God is the same. What is the name of the God of the Sabian? Allah. This is the Quran. It's the same. Huwa Malikun Nur Sami. Huwa Allah. I wish I can. Let me. You can use your phone to translate. You can point. I don't know what kind of phone you have, but most of the phones now they can do that using Google Lens or etc. So he is the Malaku. Malaku. You say the word Malak? Malik. Malak. And Nur Sami, he is the one who owns the honorable light. What is that? This is not religion. Who is he? He is Allah. Who is the angel? And then it says, Minhu kana al-malaika wal-ithriyun. From him, the angels. The angels are born of him, not created. And then they say to you, what does this have to do with this? So what is the consequence in all of this? Even the recitation is the same as the Quran. Even the writing, this is a translation of their book from the Aramaic into Arabic. أبسط الأرض ورفع السماء ورافع السماء. Look, let me show you. Guys, this is which page? Hold on, which page? Page 8. All right, page 8. Do you see even the word Jibreel? You are the one who created Hibal, Zayoa, and Jibreel, the messenger. Jibreel. We continue. Look what it says. أبسط الأرض وأرفع السماء. It's exactly as it is in the Quran. الأرض بساط ورفع السماء. Let me show you. Bisat. The art is Bisat. He made it Bisat. Allah, he made the art Bisat. What Bisat? Carpet. Here it says he made spread out. False. It says carpet. In Arabic it says carpet. Do you see it? Allah, he made the earth Bisat. Read carefully. You can take a screenshot. Ard mean earth. Bisat mean carpet. Go to the Kanza Rabba. Bisat. I wish I can highlight. Let me see if I can show my mouse.
CB, the screen sharing is lost on Discord.
Oh, okay, no problem. Give me a second. I'm trying to find how I can like make my mouse appear in the screen in this program. Screen sharing. Include. Okay. Now I think now it's going to appear. Let us see. All right, I will share with in Discord. No problem. Thank you for telling me because I did not recognize.
It's okay. I also have the English translation in the chat. Maybe you can tell us if this is correct.
English translation of what? Guys, you see now my mouse, right? I made my mouse appear. Okay. So look, أبسط الأرض. Exactly as in the Quran. Bisat al-ard. It's just like which one is before. The ard became bisat. The earth become a carpet. Okay. Here it says the same. He made the earth carpet. And وَأَرْفَعَ السَّمَاء. And he left up the sky. Go to the Quran. It's exactly the same. Who is copying who? Allah is the one who left the sky without column you can see. رفع السماوات. Read it. It's the same exactly as it shows on the book of Kanz Rabbah. وأرفع السماء. You see my mouse now, right?
Yes.
Okay. وعلق فيها الكواكب. Let's go back to the Quran. And he hang it without a column you can see. Read it. بغير عمد ترونها. And he hang it there. He raised it up without any pillars you can see. Let's go back to Kanz Rabbah. هبش الشمس ضياء. الشمس is what? ضياء. والقمر بهاء. والنجوم سناء. It's exactly like in the Quran. Let's go. The same words is used in the Quran. هو الذي جعل الشمس ضياء. Read it. Shams. This is the word Shams. And this is the word Diya. Let us go back to Kanz Rabbah. This is the word Shams. And this is the word Diya. What? The same exactly. والقمر بها. قمر mean moon. Baha, let's see what Baha mean. We go to the Quran. It's a good comedy, right?
Yeah.
Let us type Baha. Maybe it's written in a different way. Let me see. والقمر. Here we go. They instead of using the word Baha, they use the word Nuran. But in fact, Baha is more accurate because Nur is Allah Nur. Remember when Zakir Naik, the stupid, Muhammad trying to change here, when Zakir Naik, he says that the word, when Allah, he used the word, describe the sun, he says, Wahaj, that means it is producing sun by itself. The Qamar is Nur, it's mean reflected. So a kid, he put his hand up, and he got him busted. He says, but Allah is Nur. So, الشمس ضياء والقمر نورا. In fact, it was والقمر ضياء. Baha, you see, it's more even point. Muhammad, to change it to make it look like different, he make it Nur. Let's continue. What a scandal. والنجوم سنا والماء عذوبا والنار أنسى, etc. We continue. Created for you the fruit and the grape and the trees. So all those will pray, and then so they will bow down and etc. وليكن ثلاثة من الملائكة النور إناما للآدم. There's three of the angels. They will be the guidance of the mankind. 3. You will notice that the Quran mentioned 3 angels. Exactly the same. قال ملك النور السماوي السامي, the one who is the angel of Nur, or the king of Nur, or light, he said be, and everything was. The Quran say the same. And here they mention the name is not mentioned in the Quran. So an angel, his name Bathahil, which is supposedly maybe, I think they mean Satan. Sorry, angel. He came down and he lifted up the sky. فَرَفَعَ السَّمَاء وَبَسَطَ الْأَرْض. So he lifted the sky and he made the earth flat. Everything here is what Muhammad he take his religion from. Look at this one. We know in the Quran the story of the angels bowing down to Adam. Correct? Guys, do you remember? Angels, they bow down to Adam. And when we say to the angels, bow yourself to Adam, so they bow themselves, save Iblis. Iblis is a devil, supposedly. Okay, go to Qazar. The chapter name is, or the title of it, let the angels of fire bow down to Adam and never disagree with him. Now we are talking. People, are you following? You can use your phone to translate. You can take a screenshot and translate. So here it says, let the angels, malaika, liyasjidu malaikatun nar li Adam. Let the angel of fire bow down to Adam. Why they are angel of fire? Because they disobey Allah. And never disobey again. And look carefully, it's exactly as the Quran. So they bow down except the evil one. He refused. فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا الشَّرِّيرَ فَقَدْ أَبَى. Do you see it? And who is the donkey he was here? It says you don't speak with respect and you want to teach me how to speak. You want to come and give me a comment? What does this have to do with this? Exactly as in the Quran. All the angels bow down except the evil Iblis. Now remember, this book is way older than Muhammad's book. It cannot be that they are copying from Muhammad. Are you with me? If my book written before your book, you cannot say, I'm copying from you. The exact same story is in the book of Kanza Rabbah. By the way, Kanza Rabbah is 2 books. Kanza Rabbah right and Kanza Rabbah left. So now we are reading Kanza Rabbah right. Just to take a note. And then this evil, so فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا الشَّرِّيرِ, they bow down except the evil. He refused. And then his God, he captured him. He said to him, the evil one, I am a good, pure guy. I'm a good guy. My Lord, he command me to go. And he called Adam. Listen carefully. Anyone, I don't know if you understand. The shaitan, he said to Allah, now he's talking, I am a good guy. I'm a pure, I'm not bad. My God ordered me, and he said to me, go to Adam and his wife and speak with my voice. Or let's say a nice voice. And teach Adam to guide in his heart, and his people to be guiding. And then he sent two angels to send them down to the world. Anyone is getting now what we are, where we are going? He sent two angels down to the earth. Because now Adam and Eve isn't down in the earth. Anyone remember what we are talking about? Who remember? Who are the angels who came down to the earth? Allah, he sent them in the Tower of the Babylon. You guys, you have a short memory? Who are they, the two angels Allah he sent down in the Babylon Tower to teach mankind? Harut and Marut, thank you. Exactly the story here. Allah he sent two angels, this guy and the other, go down to teach them. We go to the Quran, Harut and Marut. Two angels Allah he sent down to the earth so they can taught the mankind. But what they taught them? They taught them magic. So Allah he sent those angels, and he sent them here in the story is a little bit different. Allah he sent those angels so the shaitan will not misguide them, and he sent them 3 days, 3 times a day in the daytime and 2 times in the night time. Now we know why they are praying 5 times. Are you with me? Allah he sent the angels 3 times in the daytime, which means when there's light, daylight, and twice when it is night. Now we know why they are praying, because this is the time the angels, they will guide you. So you pray 5 times a day, 3 when it is daytime, 2 when it's night time. قل لهم اتخذوا لأنفسكم أزواجا, exactly as in the Quran says. And when your wife, they have their period, clean yourself, stay away from them. Exactly what the Quran is saying. Let us see this first one. قل لهم اتخذوا لأنفسكم أزواجا. I will copy it as it is. I wish I can copy, like we can't copy from here. It's like a PDF file, something like that. So I type the word is exactly as it is. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Took to yourself wives. هو الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وجعل لكم منها زوجا ليسكنوا إليها. أزواجا وذرية. And you have kids, أزواجا. أزواجا. But here, the disaster. It's exactly as the Quran, word by word. Read carefully. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسَكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. But isn't this what it says in the book of Kanz Rabbah? Exactly the same. And he made for them from them children and grandchildren, and he gave them all the fruits to enjoy. Let us go to this is 1672. You can copy the screen and compare it to what I will show you in Kanz Rabbah, even though you don't speak Arabic, no problem. Read carefully. قل لهم اتخذوا. You see my mouse? اتخذوا لأنفسكم أزواجا وتناسلوا منكم ليزداد عددكم, and made babies so you will increase. It's exactly the same. Oh boy. I can set them aside. No, I cannot, because I am sharing a browser, and this browser will not allow me to like make two browsers at the same time. I have to switch between them. I'm not sharing screen totally. I'm sharing the browser only. So if I want to continue, like this is page number 10, it's the same. Muhammad is copying the Sabian in his Sabian. It's in front of you. Islam is the religion of the Sabian. Look at this. إن أصابكم سوء فاصبروا واثبتوا في أيمانكم. Exactly as Muhammad said. We can view the whole book, and we will find nothing but copying and copying and copying. Muhammad is a fraud. And the one is mentioned in the Quran is nothing but an angel. Allah is the one who is the biggest angel, and this angel obviously is an evil one. He is the moon god. Look here, it says Ulliyin. The one who praised me, his name is mentioned in Ulliyin. Do you see the Ulliyin? I'm moving my mouse on it. Ulliyin. If I go right now and I type the same word, exactly as the verse says. Those who they are following my book, they are in Ulliyin. And what is Ulliyin, brother? It is a book. Okay. And what this book is about? So Allah will put your name in a book. And this is why it says his name will be mentioned in Ulliyin. Ismuhu fi Ulliyin. His name, not him, his name will be in Ulliyin. This is the book the Quran mentioned. Do we need to prove more issues? Again, you can use your phone to translate anything you see in the screen. So those kids, they are coming to argue, and I'm trying my best, to be friendly with them. Sumu Sawm al-Kabir. Okay. Fast, the bigger fasting. What is that? Ramadan. Muslim, they have two fasting. Big one, small one. uh, and let's see. Do we have any Muslim want to have any comment? You want to get me busted? They want to teach you Arabic. They want to teach you the open dictionary. We open dictionary. We show them, still they don't. You know. Any Abdul? Who's Abdul would like to join us? This is the origin of your Quran, Abdul. This is where religion is starting from. Most of it, not all of it. You took some from the Hindus, some from the Christians, some from the Jewish. What does it seem like Muslims get fatar during Ramadan? I don't know what they mean.
CP.
Yes.
We can actually take this screenshot, throw it at AI, translate it in 1 second, and then get all the Arabic text too.
You can take a screenshot, throw it in AI. How you can do that? And now? I mean, and online?
Yeah.
AI computer? Which AI you are using?
A ChatGPT.
I don't have a ChatGPT. Sorry, I have to pay, right?
No. Maybe, but I can do it. I've done it in the side chat. I've been throwing all the.
Yeah. Okay. Here, our friend here, he have a ChatGPT. Peace be upon him. He is using it to translate. No problem. Yeah, but this is the book of the Muhammadan. You Muslims don't try to mess with Christian Prince. I will beat the hell of you. Any Abdul? You can use a ChatGPT against me, so you can beat me. ChatGPT is free? I thought you have to pay. Really?
If you want to use a lot, you may have to pay, but I think you can use it for free here and there. But for translation, a lot of AI can do it.
Well, I have an AI, account. I mean, I'm using it for images. I don't think it does translate. But anyway, you can use the phone. All people here, for me, I do not need the translation. It's just for you. Go ahead, Truth.
Yeah, hello, brother.
Hello.
So I wrote down everything you mentioned during the stream. The one thing more I need, could you give me the link of the man washing himself, the ablution?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't show the link to this. It just says watch. Okay,
all right.
perfect. Yeah.
Here we go.
And I also need one more thing. So the reading the decree of the sun, how it's different. Ibn Masud, he said no fixed decree, and then the other guy said yes, there is a fixed decree.
Yeah. Well, what do you want?
Could you give me the link of that website as well?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Ibn Kathir anyway, you just go to the verse. تجري لمستقر لها, chapter 36, verse number 38. Go to Ibn Kathir, and you will see it.
Yep.
All right.
Because there's a website that shows the different readings.
Yeah, Ibn Kathir. Go to Ibn Kathir. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ibn Kathir. Go to Ibn Kathir in English. You will find it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Just go to Ibn Kathir. Choose chapter 36, verse number 38. You will see it.
And he'll mention the different reading.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, brother. That's all I needed.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
Do we have any Abdul?
Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to support more daily content like this. Also, don't forget to check the links below for related materials. Thanks, and see you on the next one. Shalom.